hello there, YouTube, and welcome to yet another windy, rainy, and somewhat windy. It's absolutely completely calm at the moment. But anyway, it's what are we? Wednesday the 22nd, and 47 degrees, and the rain has been coming in waves. It goes quiet, and then it's a downpour. It's like a wall of water comes by and then stops. And it's so bad that it was knocking out the dish television stuff, the DirecTV. Crazy. All of a sudden your signals go buzzy, and then it switches over to streaming off your Wi-Fi setup. But yeah, crazy. It's dead calm at the moment. But man, is it just gorgeously green out here. Look, that's a bright spot right there. Maybe that'll get clear. But anyway, let's take yet another journey to work. Welcome to the day. Well, it's 54 degrees and not raining at the moment. Surprisingly dry. It was soaking wet the rest of the way here, though.
It was, man. Look how windy it is.
Yeah, that'll help even dry it out if the rain stays off.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to, well, it's not supposed to be nice today, but I think it's supposed to not rain.
Yeah.
As the rest of the day goes on. Mm-hmm. Keep your fingers crossed. Who knows? But Mama?
Yes, I heard.
We've made it to hump day. How about that?
Yeah. Halfway there.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be a long weekend this weekend because Memorial Day's on Monday.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yes.
Super nice.
Very nice.
In the meantime, let's get the rest of this week finished off.
All right.
All right, Mama. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday.
You too, Hub.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye now.
Bye.
I feel about that tall. Maybe that tall. So, been back and forth with BMW over this 22 GS and the crazy headlight thing. Did I tell you guys the story about a gentleman came in with a S1000RR? I think it was a 2020 or maybe a 21 with over 18,000 miles on it. Purchased it from us. Never brought it in for a service, ever. He's been doing his own services and using a GS 911 or whatever else. There's multiple things you can do this with. Resetting his service. Well, he's seen some YouTube channels or something and seen guys, doing like 180 miles an hour on their S1000 XRs. And he says, mine hits a wall at about 130. It does not go any further. So they ride him up, bring it down, and the advisor that brought it down here explains what's going on. I said, just whip that thing, see if it goes past $8,000 right quick. So hits $8,000. It's hitting the rev limiter. I said, it sounds like the break-in rev limiter is still activated. So how many miles do you have on it? He goes, 18 grand. I'm going, holy moly. I said, what's the deal? And he goes, it's never been in here for service. Don't see any kind of service records at all. So come to find out, they were doing their own resetting of the light and stuff. Well, Tim was working on it, but he had kind of parked it in a weird space, and I was on that side. I said, well, here, I'll just hook it up to the computer. So as soon as I hook up to it, I see faults. I click the faults to see what they are. They are the exact same faults sitting for the LED headlight. Said LED headlight module communication problem. There's like 5 or 6, maybe more than that, LED headlights and a LIN bus fault for the LIN bus controller that's in the left-hand switch. And I'm going, whoa, wait. So I did a screenshot of that. Yeah, it's the exact same codes. So I give this information to BMW. I said, is there some way that someone using a GS 911 or something else could cause this LED headlight problem? So in part of the case, you got to list all the codes. So I have all the codes listed and everything. Guy answers back and goes, make sure it has a BMW battery in it. Make sure the terminals are tight and greased. And test the battery. When it came in for the first failure, the terminals were loose and dry. I mean, wiggly loose. So I corrected all that. The one thing I didn't do, I didn't test the battery. The battery says bad and replace, has 30% health. So yeah, I had to write BMW and say, yeah, I spent all these hours working on that thing, and it turns out to be a battery. So anyway, there's my case file open in the back. Don't squint your eyes and try to read our notes back and forth. A battery, literally a battery. It says, yep, we have those codes pull up, and it's usually a non, Excite battery. So you want to say Excite battery with the correct cranking amps and all that kind of good stuff. He goes, yep, put a new battery in, take it for a test ride, and let us know how it works out. I'm going, good Lord. I feel like a kid getting scalded. I didn't get scalded by anybody. I'm scalded myself for being a knucklehead. Why wouldn't you test the battery? There's my tester sitting right there. I test batteries all the time. Why wouldn't I hook the tester up to it and check it? So I got a lot of time in that BMW that I'll never see. And deservingly so. Rookie mistake 101. Make sure the battery's good. Wow. Never in a million years. Oh, I can't show you make sure there's no customer information here. Nope, wrong RO. Hold on. Just gotta make sure there's nothing for the customer. Well, I'll hide this part. See all those yellow ones? Now the other ones are ones that I triggered during testing, and some of them I did because I accidentally cycled the key while one of the DME connectors were disconnected. But all those yellow highlighted ones, that's exactly what that XR or S1000 XR had on it. Identical, in the same order even. And he goes, yeah. He goes, we don't like people using those aftermarket things to reset them, but no, it doesn't. That doesn't harm the bike in any way. So for you guys that use those, that's good news for you. It's not good news for us because they scream at us because we didn't sell our service and the importance of having BMW trained. You can imagine the spiel we get. But anyway, onward. I spent an enormous amount of time talking back and forth to BMW and haven't done very much of this thing at all actually today. There's a bunch of other stuff. I'm a what do you call them? A cleaner or a fireman. Put a lot of fires out. I'm all over the store. Sometimes it's parts, sometimes it's sales, sometimes it's technicians that I want to wring their necks. But that's what happens when you get old. They expect you to know all this stuff. It's hard enough to check a battery. All right, I'm gonna go. Kelly and I are about to come out and do a goodbye here in a few. Let's step out here. Since we got home, it has been pouring. And the whole time it's been pouring, it's been saying a 0% chance of rain. But, yeah, it finally stopped. It's still saying 0% chance of rain, but I don't know if it was a rogue cloud that got stuck on top of us or what. But that was something else. That's some beautiful light out there. Holy moly. Like that blue skies, more blue skies coming. Gotta love that. We had the girls out earlier and when we first got home, thought they'd hang out for a little bit, and boy, that rain kicked in and that was the end of it. Definitely everything's turned green out here. Hopefully it doesn't rain this weekend so I can get my weekly lawn mowing done before it gets real thick and a hassle to deal with. Boy, it was really long this weekend when I cut it, but I think we went like a couple, 3 weeks or something. That was a pretty bad cut. See how she looks out here for a second. I need to roll. Kelly's gonna be out here in a second. There's the old barn. The trees are growing. I can hardly see the barn. The whole field. She's growing up again. Like the blue skies. haven't been paying close attention to, oh, there's a little bit of a rainbow you can see kicking up right there. Shamelessly digital zoom this thing right quick. Yeah, you can't really tell. But anyway, end of a beautiful day. Get out there and do a goodbye vlog outside. We love doing it outside. And before the next rain bout comes. Looks like we're good for a bit though. We'll be safe to do a goodbye. So I'll talk to you with the little woman here in just a moment. Well, hello there, YouTube. Yeah, between the off and on rain. You know, what's funny is the drive home was mostly beautiful the whole way here. And it was about the last, I don't know, 10 miles before we turned off, you know, to head out in the country up here. You could see it didn't look very good.
No.
And coming down the 2-lane highway, heading home, it started pouring. It's been dumping. What's funny is it was still pouring down rain on my phone, and the weather thing says 0% chance of rain right now.
Yeah, while it's pouring.
Yeah, it was just dumping. But now there's beautiful blue skies out there. Go figure. Springtime weather. Don't ever try to predict that stuff.
Nope.
It's quite busy at work today, despite the on and off rain. I think it was probably nice more than it was raining today. And but man, as soon as we left work, everything was dry. It was wonderful. And it was that way all the way, like I said, till I think I hear geese.
Yeah, I hear them coming.
Yep, Canadian geese out there flying around. I love that sound this time of year. They're all heading this direction instead of
the other way.
Instead of heading south, they're heading up north. You know, it's cool. The different seasons. I hear them clearly. I just don't see them anywhere.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was a busy day today. It's crazy that a low quality or low health battery. It's what BMW said. It's what's causing that. And the key is that the S1000XR was throwing the same codes, and they knew just what it was. And so I was thinking about what I done with that when it came in for the very first. It came in for a 12K services, valves, and all that, and the complaining about the headlight. And when like I said, I started up bringing it in, it kind of stuttered a little bit. I go, I need to check the battery on this thing. So, you know, first thing you do is pull the cover off. I was going to do a diagnostic on it, see what I could see what the headlight was saying. And the battery terminals were loose. And I go, good Lord. So I think I got focused on cleaning and tightening up the battery terminals and just figured, well, everything's, you know, working great. That's not even an issue. I don't need to check the battery. But what did I do? You know, he rides it all the time. It's a 22. So, yeah, just somehow or another I didn't test that battery. And then when it was throwing, the headlight wasn't failing, but it was throwing the codes. And it would bring up the little post-its, you know, that pop up on the TFT. And I was just focused on trying to figure out why that headlight's doing it again. Never once thinking about possibly being a battery. It starts and runs fine. Everything's great. Yeah, you kind of feel foolish. Cause it's like always got to make sure mainly the health of the battery, especially all the Spyder stuff with, you know, low health in the batteries, the crazy amount of ghost codes that can pop up. People freaking out, literally towing their bikes in, and it's just a battery in poor health. It still runs, starts and runs, but when they get that low health, it starts throwing weird codes, and it will. If you don't address it, it's gonna leave you stranded somewhere. But so I should know better. It'll never happen again, I can tell you that. Until the next crazy thing pops up. Those things happen every once in a while. Man, I spent a tremendous amount of time doing all that stuff, dealing with that and other things today that I didn't get very far on that Spyder at all, but I'll get her knocked out tomorrow. Hopefully nothing else is gonna interrupt the day. You never know. You come in thinking you have your day all ironed out in your head. Next thing you know, it didn't go that way.
Things will come about.
Yeah. But it was fun. You know, it was a learning experience. You get, like I say, working in motorcycles every single day. There's something throughout the day, somewhere, some way, somehow. You think about the day, you learn something.
Oh yeah.
So there's no repetition to it. You know, there's
No.
always something you've never seen before. Not that I haven't not seen the battery issue before. Just I got myself caught up in the something else and not thinking of the simple things first. That'll happen to you sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, in the end, customer's gonna be happy. Just got to figure out the battery. Batteries are back ordered.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with that?
Yeah.
I guess they sourcing some somewhere, maybe another dealer or whatever. I don't know. They were talking about something up there, but we'll get something. Get him down the road. Maybe we don't have any spare BMWs you could steal the battery out of, so
No.
kind of a crazy thing. Then Tim and I were running around checking, you know, because a lot of times the police guys will pull the batteries before they're completely dead. It's as a maintenance thing, and we'll use them as test batteries and stuff. I had one. I think he had a couple. Oh, they were gone. There was no saving them. They needed to be put in the pile for recycling. But anyway, rattle your ear off again about motorcycles and spiders and batteries today.
Oh yeah.
I think on that, we'll go ahead and let you go before you're bouncing your head off the keyboard or something.
Yeah. Alrighty, well thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give your thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Thursday or Friday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We see you in the morning.
We'll see you then. Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.